That's Bobby Labonte driving for the Petty Enterprises, number 43.
And these guys have been pretty strong in practice. Great to see that they really have. I thought it was going to take them more time to turn this around, but so far, out of the box, they look pretty good.
All those years in the Interstate Batteries ride for Joe Gibbs. Bobby making the move to Petty Enterprises. Talked to Bobby on Thursday. Very excited about this opportunity. And I saw Kyle Petty at a charity golf tournament on Friday, and he said, we expect this team to win this year.
You know, the Petties mean so much to the sport.
Yes.
And it's not fun to see them run like they've run in the last few years. But they've done the right thing. They've put talent on that team.
Right.
They went out and they've got the best people they could get, and that's what makes a difference in the sport. You have to have great people.
Bobby's a former series champion, and he has the opportunity to bring Petty Enterprises back to the top.
All smiles. Is that a great indication of where you stand?
Well, obviously the fourth car out. I mean, we got a lot of cars to go, and it was a good run, obviously, and we picked up from yesterday, which was what you try to do. And I don't know where it'll end up, but obviously real proud of all the guys. Cheerios Dodge driving really good and unloaded off the truck really good. So thank all the guys back at the Fab Shop for working real hard on it. And wherever it ends up, at least we picked up.
The 43 car.
Bobby Labonte.
I don't see any tire issues.
And such high hopes for today. Started up front.
This is something more serious than a tire.
Started fourth.
Kept looking at that left rear, but I think the tires look up. If it's going down, it's not flat yet. That's for sure.
And Mike, one of the guys in the pits just looked over and gave me the sign with crossed hands, which means the motor's broke.
I know one thing. It was running. Golly gee, had some ponies on the hood today.
That was good to see.
Yeah, it started off pretty good there, and these guys did a really good job, and everybody at the shop has done a great job this winter. And the first two races just can't seem to catch a break right now, but it was a good confidence builder for us today, and the guys on the Pillsbury Dodge today did good, and just want to thank everybody there at General Mills for sticking behind us, and we've got to. It's going to take a little time, and we're gaining on it, and just can't thank everybody enough for the opportunities, and we can build off a little bit today at least, and we'll go to my next favorite track, Bristol, which is next weekend, and then after that it'll be whatever we go to, and it'll be my favorite track then too. So it's a pretty good day for us, but just ended up too soon.
Busch wins it.
Woo! Man, I'm glad it raced over with.
Harvick second, Jeff Gordon, who spun out over on the backstretch. Kentis will end up in third, Carl Edwards fourth, Bobby Labonte in the 43 car fifth.
Top of the hill here, it just seems like it inevitably on these restarts. Dale Jr. gets in the back of J.J. Yaley. Kyle Petty just rams into the back of Joe Nemechek, and they just start stacking in after that.
Remember, too, Darrell, the elevation change there.
Hearing a report that Bobby Labonte may be having an engine problem.
We see him slow.
NASCAR checking the track for debris.
You can see the smoke on the 43 Labonte, Bill, and when he went by the last time, you could hear the engine. It sounded sick as he came down the front stretch, at least down the center. He's done for the day.
Former winner of the Brickyard 400 heads for the garage. Let's see what we can see here. A lot of smoke and Bobby Labonte going the wrong way. Greg Biffle.
Well, he had to slow up there for Yaley on the 18 car, but I don't know if it looks like he may have gotten tagged when he slowed up. Because that car did turn around awfully quick.
Bobby Labonte has led 34 laps in that 43 car. Casey Mears is second, then it's Johnson, Cunnigham, and Gordon behind him.
Denny Hamlin, the quickest lap that time.
Bobby Labonte is using the BP strategy here.
What's that?
He stopped with 160 to go, and I think he'll run out of gas before he stops.
Attaboy, Bobby.
Richard Petty won here 15 times in the 43. John Andretti has a victory here in the 43. And how tough was it to give up the lead late in the race?
Well, really one very tough one. Those guys were a lot faster than I was. I tell you what, we didn't have the best car early on, and we got a couple laps down to prove it. And the guys kept working real hard. We took some rubbers out and made about a bunch of changes on our Cheerios Dodge. And you know, Paul did a great job. I mean, we just held on there at the end. A lot of caution flags helped out, but with 100 to go, we were leading the race, and you know, we can't pass in sole all day, you know, because we just weren't able to. But guys did a good job, and you know, we just came out with a good finish.
Third place finish today for Bobby Labonte. That's the best effort for Petty Enterprises since 2001.
Oh, yeah, Kurt Busch just took off, got into the wall,
and Bobby ran into Kurt.
Yeah, that's all. Man, that thing, I'm not sure that thing cut a tire or something broke, because that car shot up the racetrack.
Well, Don Miller, the general manager of Penske Racing, told me this morning that the two car had a setup completely out of the box. They just wanted to try some things for 2007. And my guess is,
I think they learned something.
They learned something didn't work too well.
Yeah, because that car just shot up the racetrack like either something broke or something happened bad. They normally don't take off like that.
You know, he got in the back of Greg Biffle. Darrell, did it look like he might have run out of brake?
It almost looks like something happened to his car, because he sure did fly in there hard and then lost control. No contact from behind. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe Biffle slowed quicker than he thought he was going to. Here's Bobby, and I think his car just steps out right there.
Catches it with both ends. Carl?
Yeah, I just talked to Paul Andrews, Bobby Labonte's crew chief, and he said they freed it up a little bit, and it's just the same deal as everybody's saying, too loose on the short run, and it just got away from him. No rear grip, Bobby said.
And Carl, I think that's exactly what's happening in a lot of these cars. You know, we talked about Kyle Busch's car being loose at the start. I think these things are getting so tight on a long run, like 20 laps, they have to free them up to start the segment.
Let's show you what happened. Watch the 43 car. Watch the 12 in front of the 43 of Bobby Labonte.
Looks like Bobby Labonte just lost the car up against the wall.
Yeah, Bobby really didn't have anybody around him. It looks like they just maybe a possibility a right front tire went down, or the car just got flat out from underneath him and got loose. It just took off.
As much grip as these cars have, as good as they handle, I can't believe that you just actually lose the car.
And all those drivers that you just named, I think they all have a win here. Joe Nemechek has a win.
Got his first career win here.
Jeff Burton has wins. Gordon has wins. Bobby Labonte has not won here.
29.72 for Bobby Labonte on his first lap, 12th quickest.
Looks pretty good here on this second lap. See if he picks that throttle up. He rolled her in there. It rolled through the middle good. Not sure it's going to quite get there. It may do it, though. First,
yes, sir.
29.51.
Oh, yeah, top of the board, 51, bud. Doing it.
I just believe, and when we interviewed Bobby Labonte, he talked about this. I think the racetrack is getting in great shape now, about 4, 5, 6 cars into this continued qualifying session.
Now, he is definitely the beneficiary, I think, of the cooler temperatures.
Good job, man.
And
Little loose, Ralph, but good enough for P1. Well, I was a little surprised. I mean, I knew the track, obviously, with after the rain delay, that cooled off a little bit, as we all saw that. And we'd run like an 80-some-odd, 88 in practice, so it was a good pickup. Jeff and all the guys did a good job. We unloaded pretty good and didn't make any changes through practice that helped anything. It just kind of stayed pretty stagnant. We made some changes after practice, hoping it would be the right ones, and they did a good job.
8 laps to go in turn 11.
Then Michael McDowell gets into the back of Gilliland and get into the corner here. Oh my goodness. Just a hard line.
Right across in front of Labonte, who backs that car into the guardrail. There comes the 77 of Hornish. He was involved.
Oh, it looks
Bobby Labonte is hit hard, and he is
taking a big hit here.
Yeah, he's trying to get over to get to the wall. Bobby hit front and back. You see all the barrels that have been destroyed there where the Hornish car hit. Blaney's car, hard impact inside and out.
Bobby Labonte's still hurting there. He's walking, but he's hurting. He's just wanting to get away from there. We talked about how fast they go into that next to the last corner, but they still they're full throttle coming out of the last corner. And when something happens, obviously it's very big.